Hi fellow makeup fiends and welcome to another wedding bells video. I know that I got married on October the 12th and it's quite some time since then, but I have been ill, but I did want to do my makeup look for that day with you, so I decided to film that now. I've also got another couple of videos. I've got a one that's kind of just general, which is about like the dress, the veil, showing you in a bit more detail, and a thank you for a gift that I received from somebody on here who is very special. And yeah, so lots of things to share upcoming and a little bit of video footage and some other photographs, so I kind of just put that all in one video together. I think that would be better. But today I'm going to do the wedding makeup. I have been requested to do this of a few people, so I'm quite excited to do it and see if I can recreate the look. So I'm actually starting with just primer and BB cream on, and what I used on the day was the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. It's really amazing and this is just such a good match for my skin tone. And what I actually did was I put in some strobe lotion from MAC with it. So I'm just going to put a couple of dots of that on the back of my hand and put on the foundation. I'm a bit nervous with this bottle, with it being a pour bottle. You always worry in case you're going to tip too much out, but yeah, so I had a bit of a practice the week leading up to the wedding. So the week leading up to the wedding I didn't actually do a lot of videos, and I didn't do 5 days of makeup that week, and I haven't been able to do it since, just because I haven't really been wearing 5 days of makeup just with being unwell. But I do want to get back into that. But literally the week running up to the wedding I actually only wore this look every single day of the week. I wanted to get it practiced and really down perfect. So yeah, that was kind of a bit strange, I guess, in the way that Alec had kind of seen me with makeup on, like the makeup that I was wearing, but obviously hadn't seen the whole thing together, hair, dress, all that kind of stuff together, so I was okay about him seeing the makeup. Plus I kind of wanted to get his opinion. His opinion really matters to me. I wanted to walk in there and for him to look at me and, you know, really like what I'd done. I wasn't going to do anything really out there anyway, but you know, it was just important to me, I guess. So that is the foundation on now. I absolutely love the coverage of this foundation. That is literally with a little dot of foundation the size of a 5p piece. In fact, I scooped some of it back into the bottle so it's less. So I think that's really good. And then generally what I do, you get a little bit of drippage on the side, so I put out a tiny amount. That does the bottom portion of my face, the bottom 2/3, and then the dribble that's on the side, I usually just get that with a brush, and then that does the forehead area. So this is just amazing stuff. You just really need very little for great coverage. So I would definitely repurchase this, and plus it stayed put all day. I didn't have to do any touch-ups or whatsoever with it. It was fantastic and it took me straight to the night time, which was really good. Now I've actually got a little outfit of the day for outfit of the night for the night time for the wedding, so I might actually just upload that. I was going to upload that as part of a bigger video, but I think I'll upload that as a separate video. I might even just edit that and get that up today at some point or tomorrow, so within the next few days you will see my outfit of the night. And what we actually did on the night time was we just went out for a meal together. It was really nice. We went to a local Italian's, we hadn't been before, and it was a really nice meal. And then, because we're an old boring married couple, we came home and we got a cup of tea and some biscuits and we went up to bed and lay in bed and watched television and just fell asleep. And then we woke up about 12:30 and yeah, we just kind of just watched a bit more television. We were like, all right, we're awake now, let's have a glass of wine. Now that we're awake, because we had a bottle of wine, let's open that bottle of wine, let's have a glass of wine. So yeah, it was really nice though. It was a totally chilled out, really happy day. I had an amazing time. So right, so I'm going to use the Fashionista Brow Kit. And I love the colour. I think that this colour is just really good for me. It's like, it's not too light and it's not too dark, it just seems to be perfect, which is really good, because sometimes you can think colours look like what they'd be great for you, and when you put them on they're just a little bit too dark, whereas this is more natural. This is like my hair colour, what it was before. So I really like that. So I've got my brows on now. And then, right, I'm going to prime my eyes, and I actually used the Dainty Doll one on the day, just because this is just such a long-lasting eye primer. I'm pretty sure, because I hate that these don't have names on, I think that's horrendous. but this is 01, and I think this one is Betty Davis size, I think. Because I think there's a couple of different ones. But this one very much reminds me of Lemonade by Benefit, because it's kind of a pale lemon colour, and the great thing about like a pale lemon colour is it cancels out any redness or colour on your eyelids, which is really good because it means whatever colour you're putting on top stays really true, so that's really good. So a hint there is, if you don't want to get like a primer or you don't use a primer, you could always use a lemon coloured eyeshadow and just sweep that across the lids before you put anything else on, because that will help cancel out some of the colour. So that's the primer on. This is going to be a bit lengthy, I'm really sorry about that. I kind of wanted to talk through it because I wanted the opportunity to talk a little bit about the wedding as well while I was going. So what I did on the day was I actually did, as I said I was going to do, and I used Marilyn Monroe products. Not all Marilyn Monroe products, but quite a lot of them. So on the eyes I used the two eyeshadows that I got from the collection, and this one is How to Marry, which I thought was really appropriate, and I was absolutely determined to use this colour somehow. So I used that as a highlight. And then the other one is Preferred Blonde, which is a gold sort of colour. And I didn't do anything mega dramatic with the eyes at all. It was incredibly simple, so I didn't really want it to go wrong. But we'll start with the Preferred Blonde, which is the gold colour, because that was my base colour. And what I like about this is it's not a bright gold, but as you can see, hopefully, it's just such a beautiful shimmer on the eyelids. It's really nice. So this makeup was actually really simple. I didn't want it to be really complicated, I just wanted to have a really quite nice natural look. And that's definitely what I got. I was really pleased with how it turned out, but like I said, I did practice for a whole week with this. So with that on, I then used How to Marry, and I did highlighting on my brow bone with that. And I also put it on my inner eye corners as well. Just brightens up the inner corners. And then I just took a sweep of this one and I just brightened up the outer corner. To be honest, the colour difference is not huge, but I just wanted to sort of lighten up that area. It's a very similar colour. Excuse me for all the sound effects. Harry is sitting licking his feet, which is what he seems to do about 23 hours of the day. So I'm very sorry about that horrible noise. It drives us all insane here as well. So you may as well share in it. Alright. Okay, so I like to tidy as I go, which I know is a bit of a nightmare. Right. So I'm just going to put my lip erase on now, I do like to have that on, and I did use it, I normally just use it under strong and bright colours. I didn't wear a bright colour or a strong colour. I kind of wanted to, but I couldn't really. When it comes to the kissing part, it gets very messy if you do that. So I wanted to wear quite a pink lip, a natural lip, but I did want to have the lip erase underneath because I feel like it helps the lipstick stay on a lot longer. So I did put that on, and I did feel like it made a difference. Now I know we're kind of jumping backwards and forwards, but yeah, I'm going to line my lips now. I like to put this on before. I just don't know, I just like it to dry. This one is called Pink Treat. And I like these ones where you turn them up. And I've just put a bit of that all over the lips as well. That's by MAC, sorry, I don't know if I said there. Right, so then I moved on and I actually finished off the eyes. And what I did was, I took a colour in here called Tease, which is a matte sort of light brown colour. And I actually just put that in the corner of the eye, but I had a very light hand with it. And I like to do a little bit of blending with my fingers, I just feel. Smooth those edges off, and that's what I did just to add a little bit of interest at the corner of the eye there. This has probably gone in a little bit heavier than I did on the wedding day, but that's okay. And then I've used liner. Now, I kind of went back and forth with what liner I was actually going to use for this look. Because I didn't want to have a harsh line, but in the same instance I quite like the gel liner look and I like that crisp line. So I had some advice from people about what they thought I should do, and I kind of decided to go with my instinct on it, which was to use a gel liner on the top lash, and I went for a dark brown on the bottom lash, which I'm trying to find. I should have got this out before the video, so I'm really apologetic about that. It's not that one. That's what happens when you have so many Urban Decay liners. I think that's it. Yay. My favourite one. This is for under the eye. So I did just a sort of a little bit of liner under the eye, but I didn't do a lot. And I'm trying to remember whether I went brown or black. I think I actually did black. So actually I'm going to stick with black. Right, so anyway, I'm waffling on. Right, so I did liner. Now, I was having problems getting the winged look. It's something that I've always struggled with, and I've only recently managed to master it, but it doesn't always go right. So I did the wing liner every single day of that week because I wanted it to look right on the day. Now I'm using MAC's Fluid Line Gel Liner in Black Track. I love this. I have heard some people say that for them it's dried out. I've had this over a year and it hasn't dried out on me yet, and to be honest I'm very much near the bottom of it anyway. So I'm pretty happy with it. And I found this brush, this is a Barry M brush, this is the best liner brush that I've ever come across. As you can see, it's incredibly fine. The bristles just have a nice firmness to them, and it's the only way I've actually managed to get wings without messing them up. I used a Gosh one before, which was really good. It's still a nice little brush, but I find that this one is more foolproof, and I like that it's got a long handle because I can hold it at the bottom and get like a proper firm hand with it, because I do find it quite difficult. So I lined the upper lash line with the Black Track, keeping it quite close to the lash line. Because I like the definition that this gives me. And then I just did a little wing. And to be honest, that's a very nice wing, but I probably did it smaller on the day. But that's the thing with me and wing liner, it never goes the same every day. And I was having a bit of a panic because I hadn't actually got it right on the first 3 days. It was kind of varying. And then on the Thursday I got it right. And then on the Friday it went right again. So I was like, wow, okay, 2 days in a row. had a mini celebration. It went right and I was going, ooh, yay. Thank goodness for that. Okay. So like I've said there, the wings today are probably a bit more dramatic than I actually did them on the wedding day. I did them a tiny bit smaller, but unfortunately I never get them the same every time. I'm not quite at that level yet, but that's fine. I like how they've turned out anyway. And I quite like that sort of very graphic sort of liner look anyway, so I'm happy with that. So that done, I then moved on and did a bit of lining on the bottom lash line, and then I went on to put mascara on. Now I'm going to use Zero. To be honest, I'm going to be honest, I don't remember exactly what I did use. I'm pretty sure that I used Zero though, because I thought Perversion was going to be a bit too dark. And I just go halfway along the eye and then just smudge a little with my finger. And that's in the waterline. One of the worst mistakes I've just seen recently on somebody's photograph online is to put the liner underneath and not do anything in the lash line, because it just, and not that it's a huge mistake, and it, you know, I feel like I have to explain. I'm not calling anybody any names or saying anything, but if you put liner underneath and you leave that line of flesh, it just sometimes looks a little bit strange, is what I'm kind of saying. And it all comes with practice, I guess. So what I did next was I took a little bit of Verve and I got an accent brush. Now this is one of the brushes from Real Techniques that I do know the name of because I'm a bit obsessed with it. And I used Verve, which is just a very beautiful white sort of highlight colour, and I just put that here and it meets up with the liner. So just gently bring it into the highlighted section. Harry! Oi! Okay. So that's what I did with the eyes. Just a very simple look. That's how I wanted to keep it, and I actually used a Lancome mascara. This was a sample that I got from Debenhams and it was brand new, and I'd actually had one of these samples in a glossy box. So I used that all up, thought it was amazing, and I went and got another sample, which is naughty, but you know. I was actually picking up another mascara, so I kind of said, oh, do you have any like little sample sizes as well for my handbag? So I actually have purchased this full size now because I think it's just amazing. So this is the one I used. This is Hypnose. And I did put lashes on. I'm not putting lashes on today just because I'm not actually going anywhere, and I don't, you know, you can get a good couple of uses out of lashes, but I don't really want to waste them. And I'll show you the lashes that I used though. I'll just grab them out of the drawer. So these are the lashes I actually did wear. These are by Eldora. These were out of a beauty box as well. I can't remember which one. I did get a pair of these from Elaine because she doesn't wear them. These are in B123. And they're just really nice. They were really natural looking. They felt really comfortable on. They went on straight away. I used Revlon glue. Now I actually did have Revlon glue, but it had been open for approximately, I want to say about 10 months. And so I chucked it away and I purchased a new one because I wasn't sure whether it was near the ear mark, and you've got to be careful with your eyes. So I used Revlon glue to stick them on, and these were beautiful. I don't know where they went. I do keep lashes and use them a couple of times, but I honestly have no idea where I put these when I took them off, so oh dear. So that is the look. If you imagine it with the lashes on, it was just really enhanced my eyes. It was really quite a pretty look and just very natural. So the next thing I did was I put blush on, and I love this blusher. It's just so pretty. It's one of the MAC Marilyn Monroe ones, and it's called Legendary. The packaging is just beautiful. And that is the colour. It's a beautiful soft peach colour. And I used my Real Techniques blush brush. I didn't want to have a huge amount of colour on my cheeks. I didn't contour because I'm not quite used to contouring yet, and it's just practicing it. So I didn't want to do something and have it go wrong on the day. So I didn't contour, and I didn't actually bronze either. I feel like this matches my skin tone really good, and I like being pale, and I like the look of the pale skin and the red hair. The ivory dress, I thought it was really nice. So I didn't do any sort of bronzing or contouring. But that's the blush. Hopefully you can see. It's just really quite a nice gentle peach sort of glow. Really, really pretty. And then I did use the beauty powder, which is called Forever Marilyn. Beautiful. Packaging on this is just gorgeous. And that is the colour. Now this is down as sort of a highlight colour. It works really well if you've got pale skin like me. It just brightens up certain areas of your face. So I just took this little brush here and I actually just put it under the eye area, just to lighten that bit there. And I'll put a bit down the nose. And I don't know if you can see, it just lightens up under the eyes. So I did that, and then I put on an MSF because I love my glow. So the one I used is my favourite, it's my go-to, and it's from MAC, and it's called Lightscapade. Now I have used a lot of MAC products in this look, but I did want to use my best products for this look, so that's kind of why I do wear high street, just in case you're tuning into this video and you've never watched me before. MAC is not the only thing I use. I'd love to be able to afford that, but I can't. And to be honest, I don't really love all the products. I like the ones I've got though. So I used this, and as you can see, it's just a lovely glow. And it's just really nice on the cheeks. And yeah, that was the highlighting done. So like I said, no contour, no bronzing, just a natural, pale, little old me. Got my hair up, but it's a bit of a mess, but I'll just let that little bit down. And then I went on to the lips, and I didn't wear a strong colour like I said, and I chose to go for a gloss. I'm going to get that out because I didn't get that out either. Okay, so the lipstick that I actually used is from MAC, and it's called Vivid Imagination, and it was in a lip bag. I think it was the Julie Verhoeven, but I can't exactly be sure. But this is a really lovely colour. What I love about this is it's just such a pretty pink. Because I did toy going between this one and Pink Pearl Pop. But Pink Pearl Pop is just really, really bright pink, and I just felt it was just a bit too much for the day. So I just went with this colour I thought was a little bit more natural. Well, not natural, just a bit more pared down. And then I used this MUA gloss called Sugar Lips. That's what it looks like. And I just dabbed a bit of that on. Just gives it a little bit of a shine. And then, of course, I took my magic, wonderful Fix Plus, and I sprayed myself, and that set the look. So that is it. That's what I did for my wedding day makeup. Very natural, just, you know, quite basic really. Nice little just cat eye, but just very simple eye. I just wanted it to look very natural, and yeah, like, you know, I don't know. What am I saying? But anyway, that's it. So that's my wedding day makeup. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like I say, the last couple of videos in the series, the next video will kind of be a catch-up of lots of things. Sorry, the next video will be the outfit of the night. Then there'll be a catch-up video where I'll show you my veil and my dress in more detail. I want to thank somebody for a present that they sent me, and just a little bit of a chat about the day, some footage of the day that my dad got on camera, and a couple of photos. And then after that I want to do a video, a couple of videos possibly, or one video with me and Alec, and we're going to talk to you about our day, and yeah, so, but there'll be a little bit of a video coming up about that because I'm looking for your input, but you'll see that in the next couple of days anyway. So thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you to everybody for subbing, supporting and commenting on my videos. It really means a lot to me. I love it, and I answer all comments, so I love comments. Please leave a comment below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll love you all and leave you. Bye.